The rate cut comes with the UK unemployment rate at just 4.9% and employment at record levels. However, many of those classified as employed are actually self-employed or in freelance roles, and some data suggested that as high as 80% of the self-employed people in the UK live in poverty. So has the UK become a nation of entrepreneurs after the global financial crisis, or is growing self-employment masking a hidden poverty crisis? Ollie Barrett reports from London.
Being self-employed can be an uphill struggle. For Steve Folland, however, it's the perfect modern solution.
Why work 9 to 5 sort of thing? If actually you've managed to do all that work in the morning and then you can just do something different in the afternoon, be it your own project or hanging out with the kids or whatever.
He's part of the growing army of Britain's self-employed, and while it's working out for Steve, he acknowledges it can be tough.
There's no certainty. You don't know that you're going to be having money coming in each month.
And yet, those registered as self-employed, even if they aren't earning enough to keep themselves above the poverty line, will not show up in the unemployment rate. And for those who are in employment, pay has been rising slowly and productivity is low.
If you're not seeing wage increases, then unemployment at very low levels is purely vanity, because the people who are employed are not benefiting from it.
Nonetheless, since the financial crisis, Britain has been the envy of many European rivals as it's cut public sector jobs and seen the private sector more than replace them. That's why it's being called Britain's jobs miracle. UK unemployment is lower than it's been since July 2005. What we don't know yet is how employment might be affected if the economy takes a major hit after Britain's vote to leave the European Union. But for some, the last crisis became a time of opportunity. After the global financial crisis, Brent Hadfield decided to set up a new business making pods for coffee machines despite the difficult conditions.
It was just an analysis of the risk. I was relatively young and I thought, how hard could it be? Worst case is it doesn't succeed and we try something else.
It did succeed, and now his company boasts annual revenues in the millions of dollars. So even if Britain's so-called jobs miracle is masking some worrying labour market statistics, it's possible to find those success stories that did grow out of the turmoil of the financial crisis. Ollie Barrett, CCTV, London.